Alrighty, everybody. I am getting ready to start a new gameplay overview and commentary with a new game called Two Falls Nishu Takushina. Takushina. Not 100% sure if I'm pronouncing that correctly. Hopefully, they say it in the game. But for now, I'm going to try and do my best. And we're playing on the PlayStation 5. This game is out on Xbox and PC. So you're welcome to check it out there. Before we get started, I just want to welcome you all in. I also want to say a special thanks for the team over at Press Engine who gave us a review code to play on stream to share the game with you, as well as the developer and publisher Unreliable Narrators. You can check out this game, which came out back in November in 2024. Not sure if it also came out at that time. Two Falls. Oops. Two Falls. Sorry, I'm just going to the PlayStation Store to check and see when it came out. Let's do Two Falls PlayStation. Looks like it came out earlier this month. Yeah, just about 2 weeks ago on the 2nd of May. So, again, thank you so much for the developers. The game says explore 17th century Canadian wilderness through the eyes of Jean, a French woman who crossed the Atlantic to start anew, and Macon, an Innu hunter trying to discover what's disturbing the forest. Your choices will shape the traits of the protagonist in this narrative single-player experience. So I will try to leave a link to this in the YouTube stream and try and get you a link at some point here. But right now, what I want to do is get started on playing and jumping in. And of course, I hit record and did not share where all the places where I am streaming tonight. So give me one moment and we'll go through and do that process right now. All right. Hopefully, we'll get started here. Sharing in all the places. Sharing in all the places. As you're popping in, be sure to say hello and all that jazz. And all right. Alrighty. Sorry about all that again. Just trying to do all the things, and yeah. All right, so always check out the settings. Turn the music volume down. We might have to play with that if the volume is too high in the game. Let's text subtitles. Yes. Okay. We'll leave that for now. And we'll leave that for now. Cool. All right, let's get started. Two Falls, Nishu Takuashina. Hopefully. I mean, I don't know where you've been, D'Anthony, but yeah, it has been a thing. Episode 1, Takut Shinu. The weather signals the coming of autumn. 100%, D'Anthony. 100%. Appreciate you. Welcome in, welcome in. Let me know how you're doing today. This is a brand new game for me, and developers gave us a code.
They called us Filles du Roi, daughters of the king. Most of us came here to start over, to live new lives, better lives, far from Europe's cruelty.
And most of the time I just try to keep quiet while there's narration in that. Give me one moment. I'll be back. That dog looks funny.
I'm okay.
Very cool, okay. Stylized. Almost.
Good boy.
Oh, first-person game. Okay.
Did you drag me back to shore? Where's everyone else? Oh no. Hélène? Hélène, where are you? Thérèse! Marie!
Let me know how audio's going for you. I've got the game turned all the way up in my computer, but I might need it louder in the mixer. I just don't want it to overpower my voice. Okay. Yeah, teach us how to play?
That's right. We can't be the only ones. We can't be. Come on, boy. Let's look for survivors.
All right. We are walking in first person, following our dog, and we're looking for survivors among the wreckage.
Did you find something? The captain's eau de vie. Your owner must be close.
Oh, so the dog's the owner, the captain's
Almost
dog.
Empty. Was he drinking when the storm hit?
Oh, bad captain. Let the dog take a sniff.
Here,
maybe that'll help him.
Can you pick up the captain's scent?
Okay.
Ugh, that reeks. Can't believe sailors fought over this.
Same, bro.
Forget it. Let's just keep looking.
So I wonder if I wouldn't have given that to the dog if
It's me, Jeanne.
Jen. Okay, so she's French. Open codex. All right, the site of the Intrepid's fateful accident, and the place where I first set foot in Nouvelle France. Used to think the New World would look like something out of a fairy tale, but my first night on that beach felt like something that crawled straight out of my nightmares. The stony shores were sharp as fangs, and the winds loud as distant screams. Worse yet, every time I peered into the forest, I swore I could see something moving in the shadows, stalking me, hunting me. I'm beginning to understand why the king's men paid for us to come here. All right. What we got here?
Ugh, everything's gone rancid.
Gross.
What are we gonna do for food?
Moldy food. Looks like potatoes or something.
Oh no. This is Hélène's. But it's all... No, she can't be.
Oh no. Okay. Sometimes it walks me forward.
Our Lord who art in heaven, grant me courage to... My rosary. Where's my rosary? It has to be here. It has to be somewhere. It has to. God, please. Not this too.
So it won't let me go out in the water. Oh, there we go. What do we got?
God.
Got blood.
That's so much blood. I don't even want to think about what happened.
doesn't look like I can walk around in the water. And they haven't taught me to jump yet, so I can't go back there. My little dog is the captain's dog. We're gonna name him. What should we name him? Dancing, if you're watching, you get to name the dog.
Hello? Can anyone hear me? Anyone?
Can't
You
run
found
yet.
him.
Oh. He does not. Yes, what do you want to name the dog? You want me to name him name?
He's gone. They're all gone. Why,
The ship's
God?
all tore up.
Why take them? Why leave me alone again?
Buck? Okay. We'll name him Buck. If I get to name the dog,
will.
we're naming him Buck. But in the meantime, we'll call him Buck. Use to offer prayers for the fallen. This is a sign. Beg God for help. Some choices made along the character's journey will affect their outlook on the world. Each choice will indicate how it has affected your character. Choose wisely and you will steer Jean's perception of the new world. This is a sign. Beg God for help. Jean's faith grows more liberating. All right.
Lord, if finding your holy book here means you still watch over me, please guide me to safety.
Very
Guard
cool.
me from death.
Yo!
I need you now more than ever.
I don't have, like, notifications turned on, but D'Anthony just subscribed with his Prime.
I know.
Welcome to the club. You're number 2.
We need to get help.
Thank you so much.
I don't know how far Quebec is.
Appreciate that. I always forget you can sub with your... It's sub to one Twitch channel using your Prime every month.
Easy.
Why are we going into the forest? I like the art style in this. Like, it's very clean. And it just...
Something's out there.
Yeah, don't go into the woods, Jean. Alright, so we got the New Testament. The Holy Scriptures of our Father who art in heaven, which I found near the corpse of the intrepid captain. When I hold this book tight, I somehow just know God can hear my every prayer. Amen to that. Same as if I held my missing rosary. An old nun. Hey, I really appreciate that you chose this one. You know it. All right. When I hold this book tight, I just somehow know God can hear my every prayer, same as if I was missing my rosary. If I held my missing rosary. An old nun sorry, I got a text message and I got distracted. An old nun from the convent once punished me for peeking at a Bible's pages when I was young, saying it was blasphemy for women to read it. Ow. My, have times changed. The mind of a lady will tarnish his guidance with false interpretation. I remember her screaming that while beating me with a leather strap. Hopefully his guidance will stop something like that from ever happening to me again. Oh, this is kind of cool. They actually have, like, historical facts, too. Kind of sucks that's how the world used to be. Alright. Game is saving. Tatuskak, heartland of the Innu people, 35 kilometers away. So,
the lands Innu call home are more than hunting grounds. They're bridges to our past. There, I walk the paths of my ancestors.
am I
track
gonna...
the same prey, cross the same rivers.
Huh.
But that day, the past felt distant.
So it's already shifting me to play as Macon.
Something changed my home, scarred it, and I needed to know why.
Yeah, I need to know why. Those are pretty flowers.
More frostbitten flowers.
Huh. The ones right behind it don't look frostbitten.
Wind's colder too. Good. Still on the right trail.
But he was wearing short sleeves. I do think it's interesting choice. Go deeper in the forest? Question mark. L2 to
The whole
sprint.
forest
All right.
feels off today. The animals must fear that chill in the air, too.
Do we go left or right? Let's go up the hill. That's a cool view. Oh, look. I bet it didn't even matter.
Maybe great-grandfather was right.
But I did see that cool
Maybe
view.
this cold really is driving the caribou away. But then, what drove this cold here?
Whoa.
Huh?
How comes that tree... Oh. That's not normal. Interesting choice to be first person, though.
Sap hasn't thawed.
Huh.
This is recent.
Very
Need
cool.
To be careful.
Very cool. Sad for the forest. I was wondering how much of this is like super linear and just like follow the path right now. Again, I can't get in the water, but it's okay. It's not part of the story. There are footprints. I almost said
Fresh
feet prints.
2 sets. These weren't made by Inu moccasins.
No, they were not. One
White
looks
man.
smaller than the other. Ooh.
Why are they here?
My PS5 controller is vibrating with like each footstep, so it's kind of cool. It makes it feel like you're kind of walking the path.
Oh no!
Blood? Yep, blood again.
What have you done? What have you done to our home?
The place my family calls home and the path of our ancestral hunting grounds. Its name means bosom, and we call it this way because of the 2 round hills on its western coast, a fitting name for the fertile lands where Mother Earth nourishes us all. Here, ice from winter fjords travels downriver, and we harpooning the seals that rest upon it. We hunt geese returning home in spring, following the water to hunt autumn caribou up north. Here I follow the paths my ancestors have walked and forge new ones for those who will outlive me. Here the white men have settled, begun their trades, build their colonies. With each passing year, we feel the presence stretch a little further, and Mother Earth's bosom nourishes us less and less. So this is based on the first trading post in Nouvelle France back in 1599. Okay. I'm not gonna like read all the history stuff, the historical stuff, but it's really cool that it's in there. Like, yeah.
No use. The wood's too wet.
Maybe shouldn't have grabbed it from the
Dead
beach.
branches from the forest might work better. But
The forest was scary. I love the stars. Dude, you should be snuggling with the dog.
I pray for your protection. You are my hiding place. Under your wings, I find refuge. Protect me. Please.
I don't know if you've ever been in a situation where you have
Getting cold too, huh?
feared death. I probably have a couple stories I could share in my own life. But
Boy.
oh, she called the dog boy and not Buck. Gene, gotta help us out. Capitan Seymour, go check on him.
It's hopeless. Everything's soaked.
Okay. Where'd the doggy go? Boy. Buck. Okay then. Should we go like back towards the woods? At least I can run now. dark. Spooky. There's a shadow. Oh. Do you not want me to go that way? I have no idea where the dog went. I was really confused. You guys all saw that too, right? Like, where'd the dog go? I can't jump yet. Oh. I'm so confused. Did the dog go up here?
This place gives me the creeps.
Yeah, it gives me the creeps. I kind of lost the dog. I'm so confused. Tony, did you see the dog? Dog's not in the water. Oh, there he is. Hiding right there.
I know, boy.
Found him. First
I
try.
lost them too. At least we have each other.
So I'm not sure, but you've got, do you have like a gold, you got like a gold one in front of your name. What'd you get? Bits leader. Oh, okay. And a founder. Cool. Sorry. Now I'm distracted with that. Bits leader. Okay. Okay, now I'm just singing and petting the dog. Any game that has a dog that you can pet. 10-10. 10-10. It's kind of cool too. The pulsating on the PS5 controller definitely makes it feel like you're petting the dog's head. So that's good times.
I guess we... What's wrong?
Uh-oh. What's wrong? What's wrong, my dog? Oh, fire? Who's that?
What is that thing?
Or what is that thing? It's not a man?
Is it searching the wreckage? Oh god. We can't let it see us.
Run for it. Slow and quiet. Slow and quiet.
Come on.
Gene grows more manipulative. I'm not controlling this. It's doing it itself. Okay.
Boy,
no.
no.
No, see
Just
the dog.
please.
Buck! Buck, why would you bark?
Please,
Oh.
don't.
Oh, shoot.
Boy, no.
Buck, you're gonna give us away.
Oh god, it's coming. What do I do? What do I do?
To the forest,
God,
in the
I'm
darkness.
begging you, don't let this happen. Please,
Ah.
please don't let me die.
Oh. Who is it?
What the? Jesus Christ. You're a long way from home, little lady.
Am I supposed to know this guy?
Good boy. Where are the others hiding?
There are no others.
I'm the only
It's
survivor,
just
dude.
us.
You serious? God
Yeah.
damn it. So much for finding help. I take it you've been freezing all night, huh?
Just a little bit. It's
You
cold.
know how to sew, girl?
It's a weird
Sewing.
question to ask.
You know, with needles and thread and shit? Know how?
Yes, I do.
Dude, that's no way to
Finally,
talk
a
to
bit
a
of
lady.
luck. So, I can't exactly take care of this on my own,
Oh, his forehead's
but I
bleeding.
can trade you a fire for a couple of stitches. Sound fair?
Absolutely, it's a deal. Can I trust you?
How do I know you'll keep your end of the bargain?
Exactly.
Easy. You don't.
That's scary. That's not something you
Sometimes you
should
feel
say.
like waiting for someone else to show up.
Maybe you could just be
I
more helpful,
suggest you
dude.
make do with me.
And that's how I met Pierre. The man who saved my life. The man who started all of this.
Started all of this? Pierre, you a good guy or a bad guy? Hmm.
A good friend once told me, never let fear or hate prevent understanding.
Really
But that day, I didn't
curious.
want to understand.
I'm curious, like,
I wanted to wake
just
up
walked
from the
over a
nightmare
puddle.
they created.
Find the source of the blood. That's how the scary movie starts. Hmm. That was interesting. I can't tell if that's snow or frost or like what that blue stuff
Oh,
is. Oh,
that stench. Rotting meat?
ooh. We're gonna find. I hear flies.
No!
Oh, that a dead.
I'd seen death before. But this was something else.
Yeah,
Something worse.
Labrador wolf.
His snow-white fur had been hacked off, not skinned.
Ooh. So this is like kind of partially like detective-y
His
game.
remains were gaunt, like he'd been starving. Yet the white man hadn't eaten a single scrap of him.
Maybe it wasn't the white man. I don't know.
I could taste his agony amid the stench, see it in his eyes.
It's
His
kind of
spirit was
gross.
crying
Not
out
gonna
in
lie.
pain, begging to be freed from that decaying prison. It felt as if his killers wanted to hurt him, even in death.
I'm sorry. You deserve better. I need to do something. I do feel like compassion,
Forgive
more
me, Wolf.
contemplative.
I wish I could give you the peace they failed to.
Yeah.
Great grandfather may know how to slow your rot, but... Huh?
What's that? What's that? Megan, what'd you see? Yeah, I'm not.
The white man's camp.
Do I want to walk there though? I feel like I don't even know if there's combat in this game. Frost is here though. That tree is frosted. Whoa, there's a person.
Dead.
I didn't notice that right away. Uh, the tree's all tore up and frosted.
That's some serious frost damage.
I'll say.
And whatever did this must have done the same to him.
That poor dude just like no offense, but he's chilling.
He froze to death, but it wasn't slow or gradual. More like he was mauled by cold.
Interesting. He suffered enough, give him peace. No, this is what he deserved. Dude, we don't know.
I'm sorry. You don't deserve this any more than the wolf does.
Yeah.
A hunter told me white men do this to help the dead rest. I hope it makes your journey easier.
Oh, okay. Close his eyes. What do we see
That's
here?
odd. His moccasins are gone. Stripped
They are.
bare and left behind, just like the wolf. Someone else was here. and he robbed this man.
I'm like, am
Why?
I gonna?
What kind of mantush defiles his brother instead of burying him?
Exactly.
Still a few embers. Fire's been out for a day, at most.
So that the cold took him that fast?
The other man left a lot of supplies behind. Probably because he had to.
Can I take any of that? There's rope. Huh. Oh, I do like how.
Rack. Must have been used for the wolf's fur. But it's gone now. Likely taken by the other man.
Hmm.
He looted the camp, left his friend's body laying here,
Yeah, it's pretty rotten.
and ran off with the white wolf's hide. Now then, where did he go? Prints are deep, spaced far apart. He ran.
You didn't want to get caught. Dude, what if it's Pierre? I can't even recall. Pierre had a backpack.
Left behind some belongings, but no sign of the white pelt. Still, for him to just drop all this?
I like how the sun shining through the tree circles that. Like to draw your eye. Same
Fresh
here.
blood. Froze before it could dry.
That's so
Just
creepy.
like what killed the dead man. Great-grandfather was right.
Oh, cutscene.
Our elders once spoke of a winter spirit who lashes out when nature is
There's definitely a lot of voice acting, narration going on.
Should its anger go
just
unappeased, frigid weather would follow.
Curious, like right now the
causing
gameplay
countless
is walking
deaths.
sim,
I
which
had
isn't
to
bad.
find
Like
the
I
one
like
who
walking
did this.
sims.
Retrieve the white fur he
Some
had
of the
stolen.
best like story
Lay the
narrative
dishonored
games
wolf to rest, and
are walking
fast.
sims.
Or else, the coming winter would be my people's last.
I'm just very curious, like how this one comes together, how these characters come together, or if they're gonna like keep. I'm not gonna read the codex right now. Honoring animals, finding frozen dudes. Oh, nope, that's not one. But yeah, so far it's just very intriguing. I'm intrigued by the story. Game is saving.
The other girls told me stories about men like him,
Hydrate time.
called them swashbuckling heroes. Men who could conquer the new world's wilds and beasts. But well, my first impression of Pierre was that he was a wild beast. All right, all done.
All right, good job. We fixed
Don't
the.
strain or the stitches might break.
Yeah,
Much
so raise your
obliged.
eyebrow.
Still can't believe you thought I was a werewolf, though.
Anyone would be scared if they saw a giant brute skulking in the dark like that.
Yeah, for sure.
Relax. I'm just teasing.
Well,
Still, after hearing that story, you're luckier to be alive than I thought. You, have my condolences, though. Lost a friend myself not long ago. I know it ain't easy.
hey Pierre, it's hard.
What it's worth.
I don't know if you ever lost a friend,
I just
but
don't understand why God would let this happen.
New World's a harsh place, Jan. Lots out here can kill, and ain't much will warn you before trying. My line of work taught me that, at least.
Your job brought you all the way out here?
yeah, I wonder what kind of work he does.
Us traders gotta trek pretty far east to find furs these days. Ain't easy work, but it's decent money. And decent money's about all I can hope for. I was hoping to find more before turning back, but something ain't right with these woods. It's like every damn tree is breathing down my neck.
Every tree
Sooner I'm
is
back
like
in Quebec,
freezing right now.
sooner I sleep with both eyes closed.
You're headed for Quebec? Oh, thank you, God! This is perfect. You can take me with you.
You kidding? No way in hell I'm doing that. Hike from here to Quebec takes weeks, woman. And I'm already lugging twice the load I oughta. Having you to worry about on top of that would be a goddamn death sentence.
Uh, yeah, leaving me here is a
Do
real
you
death
have
sentence.
any idea what you're saying? I won't survive here all alone.
Shipment of soldiers. Carignan Salier or some shit. Not a sail by here in about a week. Wreckage this size is easy to spot. So signal them clearly. They'll probably stop to sail you home.
What do you mean probably?
Probably? You want me to wait here alone, on the off chance the military maybe stops to help me? If they don't stop, I'll die, Pierre.
Look, I get your point, but it's still safer here than out there, okay?
Oh yeah? Then stay with me. We can both take the ship home.
Yeah, I can't do that.
Uh-oh.
Why
Pierre,
not?
are you a fugitive?
Why? Doesn't matter. Point is, you can't come with me. End of story.
At least give her like a dagger or that axe or something to help her fend for herself. He's hiding something. Confront him. Maybe pushy? Let's be pushy.
Are you trying to use me as bait?
Beg pardon?
You said the woods weren't normal. Like something in there was stalking you. And you're asking
She's
me to
on to you,
stay
dude.
here, even though something like that is out there. If you're not trying to abandon me so I get eaten first, it doesn't show.
I know you're scared, but your odds won't be better by coming with me. There's carnivores out there, Jeanne. Iroquois, lawbreakers, you name it. There's too many things I can't protect you from, especially when I can barely protect myself. Stay here, and there's a chance you die, yeah. But come with me, and you're sure to die.
You don't know what I'm capable of.
All the more reason not to take a risk and find out.
What if I say no and follow you anyway? You can't exactly stop me from trying, can you?
You really want to test my patience, little lady? 'Cause I don't got much left.
I want to stand up for myself.
And what if me following you wouldn't become a problem?
Yeah, that's
What
right.
the hell are you getting at?
If I keep up with you without becoming a burden, you won't waste time worrying about me. Meaning,
The fire looks
I
so
won't
cool.
test your patience at all. In fact, I'll make your life easier.
Offer to cook him a dinner. Make him a sandwich.
All I do is follow.
No, just kidding.
Nothing else. Unless you ask.
And if you do wear my patience out,
Leave me behind and forget me.
Yep,
Whether
there you go.
do it now or in 2 days doesn't change much.
you're
That's
dead
true.
set about tagging along, aren't you?
I don't want to be alone, Pierre. I really,
Well, you got the dog.
really don't.
You got Buck.
This thing's already full as hell. And I, ain't supposed to strain, apparently. So, if we stock up on meat, fur, firewood, I can't be the one carrying it. Still think you'd keep pace with extra baggage.
Yes, of course.
Got ourselves a deal then, Miss Angelier. Here's hoping you keep your end of it.
I will, Pierre. Thank you.
So,
We better hit the hay. Tomorrow's gonna be a long day.
so far this has just been a conversation
Gotta
game.
make both count if we plan on making it to Quebec before either get colder.
Colder than this?
Yep. Come winter, that whole river is gonna be frozen solid. End to end.
Great.
Here, this one. Always said he'd rather own fur this white than sell it. Well, he ain't around no more. So someone may as well put it to use for him. This is the most expensive pelt I've got, girl.
I don't trust him.
I plan on making good money off it.
I don't trust him.
You keep it safe, I keep you safe. Got it?
I don't trust
Got it.
him. Whoa. I don't trust him. That was a cool shot. Okay, so that was the opening. Okay. I don't trust him, though. Destiny, do you trust Pierre? Start episode. Alright, we finished chapter 1. Coast of the St. Lawrence River. 3 days after discovering the White Wolf's remains. Alright, back to Macon.
Good. These are definitely his tracks.
So those were the 2 footprints.
Seems he headed for the bay.
Yeah. So
I'll be back soon, great-grandfather.
follow trail. Alright, so now we found the ship.
Whoa. That's too big to be a narwhal corpse. What happened here?
This is your first day on Earth, buddy?
Looks like the marks our hunters leave when they drag caribou through snow. But whoever did this was dragging something else.
That sun's really cool now. Anything down here? Nope. Sorry if you can hear that. There's a motorcyclist outside.
Such strange texture. What kind of animal hide did they make this from?
That's funny. Wait, this is all opened up now. Before, I couldn't get this way.
Is this glass? Wow. It's smooth as polished bone. What a waste to keep
Wonder what it
something
was
so
like.
disgusting inside something so beautiful.
Wonder what it was like finding things, like discovering things for the first time. Oh, we got some mice. Why did they not scatter?
Never seen voles like these before.
Oh.
Well, no telling if they're safe to eat, but at least they look harmless.
Dude, that's gonna bring the plague. Yeah, black rats, let's go. Most voles I've seen in Totaskuk are small, plump, and brown, perfect prey for lynx or eagle, not to mention people, if meat is especially scarce. I hear Wendat sometimes struggle to keep them away from the crops, but their diet of seeds and plants means their excrement helps replenish local vegetation. They're integral to the well-being of our homeland's ecosystem, but the giant black-furred ones, they look different, more voracious, more aggressive, almost like they don't belong. Same as the white men who may have brought them to our shores. I just hope they'll be less of a threat to our way of life than the outsiders themselves. Yep. Black rats are famed for being extremely quick to reproduce, as well as volatile vectors for transmissible diseases. Bubonic plague. The Black Death. Alright. Well. So they just went under there. You probably should have killed them all. Could have thwarted the pandemic of the rats. We going up here? No. We're not going up there. Was there something else I was meant to see? I like how this guy can just run and not lose his strength. So we probably need it to go up here where we would find the fire.
Campfire.
Two
Still a
sets
few
of
embers.
footprints.
The thief didn't leave long ago. Didn't leave alone either.
Huh.
These tracks aren't his. Too slender. Different kind of moccasins.
Different kind of moccasins, all right.
Too small to be a wolf. Maybe a coyote.
Buck.
Why would one come this close to a fire?
Because Buck was cold.
Maybe they had something to do with what got dragged off the beach.
So, did they go and bury the body? Maybe? Yeah, okay, they buried the captain.
Wait, is that? Did
Really
he
a do.
dig it? If so, maybe I misjudged him? I mean, he did take the wolf's pelt, but... Fur traders. Just like the ones I found back home. Maybe they know something about the thief I'm after. There's a chance they're not all bad, and I could use the help. Excuse me! You there! I come in peace!
Dude. Bad shot.
They're trying to kill me!
But he did nothing wrong. Oh.
I have to.
No, you don't. Macon.
Fred, you can come out. My partners will not shoot again.
He speaks Innu?
Wow.
These men mistook you for a grave robber. If you come out and agree to speak with me, I'll convince them you mean no harm. You have my word.
Does he mean no harm?
Oh, monsieur. C'est un enfant.
Who's this guy?
Thank you for your trust. Now, why don't we give this greeting another try?
I'm not sure. I mean, that guy was a really bad shot. I'll give him that. Or not give him that? Not 100% sure.
Tout ce qui avait de valeur a déjà été pris.
Johnny K, are you there?
All this for a white pelt?
I see your name in
Quite the unbelievable journey,
the people
Mike.
present. How are you doing?
As in, you don't believe me?
I don't.
I mean, your winter spirit sounds different from the one I've heard of. But I can't deny the cold. And I don't know many Innu who'd come this far just to lie. Still, your name means wolf, and you're after a wolf's pelt? Quite the coincidence. Come with me.
Tehan Wastera? We'll just call him Tehan. T-Honey.
Let's see. If your poacher was heading west, he probably plans to sell the fur at Quebec.
He butchered that animal just to line his pockets?
Most likely. Frenchmen pay good money for white pelts like that. Once sold, getting it back will be impossible.
No! If even worse happens to the wolf's remains, the spirit will...
Breathe, my gun. His tracks were fresh. He can't be that far. Give us a moment to finish up and we'll set off together. All right?
Wait,
Sure.
you want me to come with you?
Of course. We're heading west too.
Taking a drink.
And traveling as a group is always safer. What do you say?
I can't. I'm sorry.
Oh,
I had a feeling you'd say that. Let's continue our talk in private. I won't try to change your mind. But there's something you should know about them. And it could save Inu lives. Je
Tehan,
pars
what?
dire adieu à notre ami. Je reviens bientôt.
Sorry, I don't speak French. Anthony, do you speak French? Translate that. Oh, what's this? Playing card?
What's this?
Ink?
Almost looks like painted tree bark.
Hmm.
But I can't tell if this is supposed to be a person or a spirit. Well, best not leave it lying around. Last thing I need is another spirit's grudge.
Interesting. Card money? I met Algonquin people who paint or carve birch bark into fragile works of detailed art, but I've never seen anything quite like this. The paint doesn't seem made from the smoked fruit or clay, and the person they've depicted is wearing some of the most bizarre clothes I've ever seen. But somehow, what's even stranger are those wriggling black symbols scrawled onto the backside. Innu who've dealt with white men before tell me these symbols like these are almost like magic, allowing white men to have conversations without speaking a single word. But that has to be impossible. The others were probably playing tricks on me to see if I get scared. So just playing cards? Interesting. Okay. I'm gonna sit and talk.
So, what's this something I need to know?
Yeah.
Got your attention, eh? Let me ask you something. Why would you rather travel by yourself than be near their kind?
Yeah.
Those people, their actions make no sense. And that scares me.
It's okay to be afraid of others.
Once
You
you,
know.
learn some French and get to know them a little,
I don't want to get to know them. What the poacher did to that wolf should never make sense. Not to anyone. And I'm afraid getting to know them could somehow make me think it does.
my name, Tehon Wastasta. It means he who stands tall. Always liked that name. Made me believe I could weather anything for my people's sake. But they just call me Tehon.
Teon. Why?
Do they have trouble pronouncing your full name?
That's part of the reason, probably. But see, the thing is, other Wendat call me Tehon too nowadays.
Your own... Why?
Because I preach my people's values while wearing a white man's skin. Some see that as a dangerous compromise.
Then I'm not surprised they call you that. You chose to work with those outsiders.
What if there's different endings
Things are a little more complicated
based
than
on
that.
all the things you choose?
Us Wendat were once tens of thousands strong, thriving through alliances with other nations. We thought white men should be such allies to help us grow and fight back Haudenosaunee. But their greed caused plagues and
So-
famines, destroyed nations and families, brothers and sisters.
I'm still very intrigued by this
The
mystery that's
ones in
going on.
black robes did even worse.
Like, what's happening to this land?
That's
The
why many Wendat loathe the fact that we
with
still
the
work
trees
with it.
freezing and the plants.
But
Is it
we
just
do
winter or
it
is it
to
something
survive.
else?
I get it now. You're not submitting to them, you're adapting to them.
That's right. Guiding, translating, promoting commerce. It lets me keep avarice in check and fur trades fair, all while preserving Wendat values. Not a perfect solution, obviously, but it lets me stand tall for my people. And I'd rather struggle doing that than suffer doing nothing. It's easy to let fear get the better of us when it comes to them. But sometimes protecting our people means learning to understand, not learning to fight. Be sure to remember that once you find this poacher.
It is true. Working to understand others. Working to understand
Learning to
others
understand can save the Innu.
can help save us,
Thank
yeah.
you, Tehon Wastasta. I did need to hear that.
My pleasure, friend.
Can't move yet. I mean,
That said, there is one exception.
are we still having a conversation? Because you just walked away from me. What's the one exception, my dude? Rosary.
A necklace?
The men in black robes I mentioned before. They all wear crosses like these.
Priest.
And I'm not sure they can be understood. Best keep away from anyone bearing that symbol.
But
Wow.
what if this belongs to the fur thief?
Then you'd best take it with you, in case it helps you find it. And you need to be very careful, Maigon. The person you're pursuing may be more dangerous than you realize.
So I wonder if he knows Pierre. So I think I'm going to play until the end of this chapter, whenever that happens, whether it's now or just in a little bit. I'm uncertain right now. Uncertain of
I learned two things from traveling with Pierre.
this game.
First,
I'm not
is that he
sure I
wasn't
want to keep
exactly
streaming
a
it
good man.
because of these
Second
uncertainties.
is that it didn't take a good man to be a good teacher.
What's the holdup?
Nothing. I was just in a cutscene.
I found supper.
Mushrooms.
Chanterelle. If only we
Chantre.
had butter, we could.
Those ain't chanterelle. You see that glow? That means they're toxic.
You tried to kill
Don't
him.
eat them, unless you want to beg God to end the bloodiest runs of your life.
Eek.
Oh, how did you learn that?
Personal experience.
Gross, Pierre.
Anyway, come
Wow.
on. I think there's a good place to set up camp ahead.
What is... Okay. Jack-o'-lantern mushrooms. So, like, again, I'm not sure, like, a walking sim like this is great streaming. I want to walk this way. Go with Buck.
Why are all these trees rotting?
No? You can't help me out there, Pierre? Fine, I'll walk with you. Go. Alright, just so you know, I've got a bunch of other games that I want to play, and so I'm probably gonna start.
You like this spot?
Yeah,
Of course you do.
sure.
What a day.
We're already taking.
How much longer till Quebec?
At this rate, a few more weeks, maybe a month.
pray to Christ himself and God our Father, who loved us. By your grace, give us eternal encouragement and good hope.
Why
Strengthen
do you
our...
keep doing that?
Excuse me?
You know how to read, don't you? So why is it you never open that Bible?
Uh. Oh.
Women aren't allowed to read this, remember?
That's
I
such
know, but
like, I don't.
look around. Closest pair of prying eyes is miles away. What's the harm in taking a peek if no one knows you did it?
God would know, Pierre.
I was just gonna say, but
And unlike you,
I
I
don't-
know he watches over me.
I don't
He
think.
might be watching, but he sure as hell ain't looking out for you.
What's that supposed to mean?
What if
Look at
she's
him
gonna open
brain
the book?
every day, and you ain't got squat to show for it. So you may as well skim a page or two, trying to get his attention.
Interesting. She's holding a Bible and she's never read it.
Enough dawdling. We ain't done the day yet. I'll hack us some firewood. You get us birch branches for kindling.
She's
Should be
not
some
gonna
over
start.
there.
You want me to go alone? I can't. I need you to.
Jesus Christ, Jen. Huh. Just because we made a deal doesn't make me a goddamn butler. So,
I think he needs to
either
read
get
the
your shit
Bible.
together and learn to pull your weight, or piss off. I'm making myself clear.
Yes, sir.
Good.
All right, find the birch. I feel like, are we gonna find the birch, or are we gonna find something scary in the woods?
Can't believe the way Pierre treats me sometimes.
I know, right?
And what's with him trying to make me read the Bible? Sure, it's tempting, but
I kind of hope she reads it. I don't believe that it should be kept from her. And it's kind of sad that in some
my feet are killing me.
religious groups that it was
I need
kept
a
from
break.
women. Do we sit and take a break?
Might as well finish my prayer. I pray to Christ himself and God, our Father who loved us. By your grace, give us. It really is quiet out here. Maybe I can take one look, just to make sure he hears me. Fear thou not, for I am with thee. Be not dismayed, for I am thy God. I will strengthen thee. Yea, I will help thee. This is a sign. He really is watching over me. Thank you, Lord. Thank you. We better hurry. He'll throw a fit if he finishes before we do.
Yeah. Okay, then. What do we got, Buck? Oh. Is that the snow, the frost, and all that? Okay. That tree looks birch-like, maybe? I don't know. Oh,
These should
here we
do
go.
the trick.
Okay. I still feel like something scary is gonna happen. Oh, Pierre,
Almost!
hold on. Pierre, just hold on.
Come on, boy. Let's head back before he...
The winds of winter. Uh-oh. Oh, great. The tree
I'm fine.
just happened to fall.
I'll have to look for another way back.
Pretty sure our dog friend will help.
It's so cold all of a sudden.
It is so cold. What is that?
Wait up!
Oh, that's just the plants moving. Dude. Doggy buddy.
Boy?
Boy. All of a sudden it turned into God of War Ragnarok. Or God of War 2018. Boy.
Captain!
I could play that game again.
Can you hear me?
Game is so good. Anthony, I don't know if you're still there listening. Have you played any of the God of War games?
What in the world?
Yeah, what in the world? We lost Pierre. We lost the dog. Sure, let's go through this rock formation. I like the moss and lichen.
Oh, God.
Moose?
Captain! Is that you?
Capitan. I call him Buck. Buck!
Pierre! Pierre!
Oh. Whee! Oh yeah, we came back around.
Christ, there you are. The hell happened out there?
I
Yeah,
don't know.
good
All
question.
of a sudden there was this mist and...
Shit, did it follow me?
I mean, it's just a moose, right?
What do you mean?
You need to run fast and far as you can.
Well, where?
Hide somewhere and wait. I'll find you.
But what about...
There's no time. Either jump or I push you.
Oh, that tree just came down.
Woman!
Is this a scary game? Sliding back down. That can't be good for your butt.
Hey!
Yeah.
Wait for me!
I mean, I don't think there's a fail state in this game.
Lord,
Like
I beg of you. You can't let me die.
this is all cutscene-y. Oh, shut the gun. Oh, ow. Oh. None of that looked great, Gene. All right. We're gonna stop there. Start of episode 3. We're gonna stop there. So, first off, like, very much seems like a walking sim narration type game. So far, no like real active fighting or anything. I don't know. Let me go back over here. Is there a genre I'm looking for? Apparently I installed the demo one time. Excuse me. Decisions matter. Alright, not really finding anything. Curious if there's more than just walking. I mean, the landscapes are beautiful. Like, don't get me wrong there. Like I said, I like walking sim type games, and story narration feels very much akin to, like, oh man, what's the one where you're walking in the woods? I can't even remember. Is there like a games it's like more like this? It is nowhere near like Kingdom Come Deliverance. Plague Tale, maybe a little. Plague Tale Requiem in it. Um, it's like the Oregon Trail. Not really. That's. I'm sorry. I'm just reading. It says more like this, and it's what's in my Steam. Um, but yeah. So unreliable narrators. Thank you again for giving me a code through Press Engine. Press Engine. Thank you for sending that out. I'll definitely post this video, post my thoughts. So I really appreciate that. So I'm going to end the recording there.